Good morning, my Virgos. Happy birthday, Virgo. Happy birthday to all the Virgos who have a birthday today, who had a birthday yesterday, who had a birthday last week, and who will have a birthday tomorrow, and a birthday in the day after that, and the day after that, and next week. No, Virgo season's almost over. No, it can't be next week. Oh no, we're almost done with Virgo season. Say it isn't so. I'm a Virgo too. I love birthday seasons. Actually, I like the birthday season up until the day of the birthday. I like it, and then when it happens, it's like, okay, it's gonna be good next year. It'll be better next year. Anyway, I hope you guys did have a good birthday season, and it's not over yet. There's still some birthday fun to have. We have another day here. So yeah, Virgo, I am doing this very early on this AM. I have a medical procedure at noon, and I'm trying to get all my readings done this morning. But I'll be back tomorrow morning to do the water signs. Yeah, I hope you guys are having a great start to your week, a good weekend, and let's see what new messages you have coming in. I am using Ethereal Visions Tarot deck for the main deck, and I'm using the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot for the clarifying deck. The links to these decks can be found down below in the description box. Let me just fix that because it looks like it's crooked. Sorry, guys. The links can be found down below in the description box. Not my decks, just trying to make it easier for you guys, your curious little kittens, to get your cute little mittens on them or check them out. And what also you're going to find smack dab first thing is the schedule. If you want to know when you can find me, well, there it is. The schedule is right there, and you'll see on Friday mornings, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, we do live energy check-ins around here to see what new is coming in for you. I run through all the signs. I'm going to work my way through the birthday season, and this week, sadly, it's going to be Libra. Work our way to Libra and end with our lovely Virgos. And then Sundays are the bonus reads, top 3 viewed high signs. Thank you, Virgos, for watching, for subscribing, for liking, for commenting. It all adds up. It really does. It really does, to try to grow the channel and get the messages out to who needs to hear them. And thank you. You are a piece of that. And I love you guys. And if you're new to the channel and feeling the vibe, please feel free to like and subscribe. Hopefully today we will brew, look at that, some positivity. Brew positivity. I love that. I wish I came up with that one. All right, put the jasmine green tea down. What? Moon reverse, Piscean energy. The Queen of Wands reverse. This is the old. This isn't the, if I only had 2 cards here, it would be you. Moon reverse and Queen of Wands reverse. I feel like a huge cycle is ending. A huge cycle has ended. Moon reverse to me is not just the sun upright, but it's so much more, because this is telling me an ascension happened, clarity happened, intuition's heightened. It's like the version of Virgo who is emerging is so much stronger than the version who came into this world. Big life cycle's over. Queen of Wands reverse, and what is that life cycle? One, I don't think you're afraid of your own power anymore. You're not afraid of what people think. Caring what people think keeps everybody back from living their best life. I can tell you that. This Queen of Wands has a black cat in the center of her card. This Aries, by the way, it's Aries. Not that I just wanted to, some people like to know the signs on the cards. Anyway, this Queen of Wands has a black cat on the center of her card, because there was a time in the 1500s where you can be killed for owning a black cat. She doesn't only not care that she has a black cat, she puts it on the front of her card to says, hey, look at me, bitches. I got this. Come at me. I dare you. She doesn't care what you think of who she is, what she has, and what she's going to do. She only is listening to her own voice, her own intuition. And I love that she didn't even put it like in the center. She put it a little off to the side for all those OCD people. She's a really mind-effing people now, because she has put her life too much on hold because she was afraid of what people thought of her. Full reverse. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Some of you are, oh, and a Knight of Pentacles underneath that even. And an Ace of Wands. Virgo, oh my gosh. What is this? Ace of Wands. Knight of Pentacles, there's your energy. Slowly but surely, you are building something of value and strong. And I mean, look at this. This is Hierophant is what people come to. This is people come to this person for advice. They look up to it. This is a leader, right? 8 of Pentacles is laying the groundwork with this Knight of Pentacles to build something that's everlasting. You're building a legacy, is what I'm feeling. All right, that is a small message for somebody out there. I don't know what the main reading is going to be, but somebody out there, I feel like, had a huge ascension. Look at this, 6 of Pentacles and a 3 of Pentacles, which is what? the Nine of Pentacles, which is what? The Virgo energy, right? 6 and a 3 is a Nine of Pentacles. And it's a one of confidence. It's one of structure. It's one of laying the groundwork for other people to follow. So they don't have to, maybe you felt like you wasted a lot of time to get to the strength of your life, to get to this moment of your life. Some of you are, it's like you're going to make a how to, well, I don't want to say that. That's actually a very good idea. And I do write books. I filtered it. I'm like, I'm generous to a point, Virgo. I'm generous to a point. That was a good title. All right. I'm going to have to go back and write that one down. All right, Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. That was so weird. Your guys are like, what kind of reading is this? All right. She's giving me advice and taking it back. I don't need any more of that. All right, Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you are a Virgo, know a Virgo, feel like being a Virgo. Well, Virgos, I'm glad you're here. You can be a Virgo and this resonates. You could be dealing with a Virgo. Virgo. I'm ranking up words. Virgo, and it can resonate as the main story. And you could be, or Virgo could be the cross watcher. Basically, what I'm saying is this reading could be about you. This reading could be for you. All right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, the Virgos. The Virgos. General energy for the Virgos. Nose is itching. That's a good sign. General energy for the Virgos. Collective messages. Collective messages for the Virgos. Collective messages for our beautiful Virgos. Collective messages. What are the collective messages? Not that one. Sorry. I was hoping it would pick it. Not that one, Virgo. Nope, not that one either. Next one. Nine of Wands. Sagittarian energy. Almost there. Almost there. That's what that card means. Some of you, I'm telling you, some of you are in a big ascension process right now. What is influencing the Nine of Wands? What's influencing the Nine of Wands? You never gave up hope. You never gave up on yourself. When people knocked you down, Virgo, a lot of people probably would have stayed down, but you got back up. Always got back up. What's influencing the Nine of Wands? What's influencing the Nine of Wands? And, yep, the Queen of Pentacles reverse. Queen of Pentacles reverse, when you're talking about somebody else, it could be a selfish energy. It could be somebody about the material world, somebody who's worried about what people think of them. They're worried about the status. They're worried. But the thing is let's just say this is you. Nine of Wands and Queen of Pentacles reverse, trying to get people to give you that credit you deserve, trying to say, hey, I did this. I want credit for this. Always having to say what you've done because people don't step up and just, you know, I just feel like this is probably what's actually ending. Because I feel like it's actually keeping you from abundance, keeping you from unlimited potential. Is, again, she's worried about what people think. This is a card of anxiety. The Queen of Pentacles reverse, they don't have the rabbits on this card, but usually you'll always see rabbits in the lower corner, which represent, when it's reversed, this is a woman, this is a man that is really controlled or run by anxiety. They could be working or living in a stressful situation. They just can't make decisions based on what they want. They're doing it because they feel like they have to, right? It's a very stressful kind of card. And when she's like this card, it reminds me of the Empress reverse, because as we know, the Empress has all 4 queens. So that would be signaling to me that there's an Empress reverse going on here. And with the Queen of Pentacles reverse aspect, it's time to pull yourself back and nurture yourself. It's time to pay yourself first. You're over giving to situations that aren't given back to you. You're trying to, with this Nine of Wands, trying to get people to see your worth when it doesn't matter what they think. It doesn't matter. What matters is what you know about yourself and what you do with that. So, okay, let's see. 5 of Cups here and the Judgment. Again, I feel like this is the old cycle we're talking about. The Judgment is awakening to your powers, to your gifts, to you. All right, what's the reason for the reading? And again, if this is somebody else, the Queen of Pentacles reverse, it can be a very cheap energy, a very, like, you give and they give so little back. If this is a boss, this is a very messy, unorganized kind of boss that, yeah, they really need to go back to school and learn how to do their job, because I don't think they're doing it very well. If you're married to a Queen of Pentacles reverse, it's somebody who is all about what you can do for them. They will remember every little thing you have ever done wrong, but somehow rewrite history. All right, what's the reason for the reading? And I feel like you've just been attached to this energy for a long time. What's the reason for the reading? What's the reason for the reading, Virgo? What's the reason for the reading? What's the reason for the reading? The King of Cups. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Scorpio energy. Can't get more lovey than that now, can we? It could be a new relationship, honestly, Virgo. It can be, especially if you're in a marriage where you're getting very little from it. King of Cups, big love coming in, or is this you emotionally balanced? Knowing that what you have in your cup is really good, even if this Queen of Pentacles reverse told you differently. What's in the past? What's in the past for the Virgos? 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 And the Lovers. Well, that threw a little spice into the mix. Lovers, we're starting out with a really strong soul connection. So who was holding back? And I feel like a Nine of Wands and Queen of Pentacles reverse could be somebody holding back to someone who's not giving to you, even if you have a lot of emotions going on here. This is similar. I did Taurus reading first. Taurus had the same kind of players in different places. What is on the Virgo's mind? 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 What is on the Virgo's mind here? The Death card, another major. Wanting to be done with this? Again, I feel like it's an ascension. Some of you, I mean, there's so many different lines going on here. Some of you definitely were holding on to somebody who's very money focused, very about status, about their job, because they're worried about what people think of them. If they actually go towards this love connection, definitely a strong connection, no doubt about that. When we go in the past, the Lovers and a King of Cups, there is a mutual attraction and a connection here. But somebody was prioritizing their money, their status, their ego over love, right? Nine of Wands, somebody held on. I feel like that's a Virgo holding on to something that they're not even getting anything back, which is why this dude is so bandaged up, dude or dudette. So bandaged up because it's like he's holding back his value. He's holding back his potential to be with someone else, for instance. Can't let this Queen of Pentacles reverse go. And I feel like the more the Queen withholds, the more this person kind of holds on until they don't. We got the Death card. Now, for some of you, you could say, well, I left that person 3 years ago or 2 years ago. But energetically, I feel like we're still here. That's what, I mean, we're still here, but not on your mind is the Death card. It's fully, this is a cycle. I feel like it's ending. The shame of this is this person, I feel like they're lovers. They know exactly what this connection is. King of Cups. I feel like this is a Virgo's emotions towards it. They know what it is. Yeah, look at that. 3 of Wands and a 2 of Wands. And look at the succession of numbers here. Both Aries energy. 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands. But what was the, if this is you, I feel like maybe you were waiting for someone to make a decision to come running into your arms. If this is them, they waiting for the right time to not care what people think. That sounds so stupid. You're never going to wait. That's an internal problem. That's not a problem that is just going to come to you at some point. What is the near future here? What is the near future for the Virgos? 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 The Queen of Swords. That's right. You are. Knight of Pentacles to the Queen of Swords, because you realize it doesn't matter how much somebody has emotions for you. And I don't even feel like they're really saying it, to be honest, or giving it. If it's putting you at a place where you are on hold, or somebody is not thinking you are the best investment in a situation, your Queen of Swords is out. I feel like this is the Virgo really. I feel like your guard is up. I think your boundaries are up. I think your blocking your blocking game is a game right there. I feel like getting really clear on this so this doesn't happen again. Again, it's a strong soul connection. That really, really is. But it just didn't go anywhere. Knight of Cups reversed, and some of you feel like you got played. Ace of Swords says yes. Oh my God, and an Ace of Wands, and a Five of Wands, and a Temperance. I'm telling you, Virgo, you brought a lot of love and peace and happiness to someone. They just couldn't tell you. I think their ego was too big to really tell you what you brought to them. Ace of Wands and an Ace of Swords. But I feel like they brought you something. Even by not giving you something, you really leveled up here. When you met this person, you could have been a Queen of Wands reverse. You could have been somebody who was afraid of the spotlight, somebody who was afraid of getting attention, somebody who was afraid of whatever it is. And this person, maybe that's what you found attractive in them because they were so bold, except in love. It's just weird because in love, maybe you were so strong, but in other areas of your life, you're just like, oh, I don't know. They are so strong in that area, but in love, they're kind of like a church mouse. They hide from their heart, hide from their emotion, hide from that investment. Okay, what is this? Nine of Wands, and I haven't done this reading in a while. I remember this storyline. I don't know if this is for the new Virgos or if this is somehow coming back here. Nine of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles reverse. Nine of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles reverse. We got Sagittarius and Capricorn. Nine of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles reverse. Well, we did have those aces. For some of you, don't count a person out, I tell you, especially when they have this kind of the connection going on. Remember that 2 and 3 of Wands? Somebody was waiting for the right time. The right time may be coming up. What's this Nine of Wands? Queen of Pentacles reverse. Nine of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles reverse. It is the Queen of Cups. We got a true pair here. But this person hides their cup. It's like the cup game, but they don't want you to realize how much they have emotion for you. So I feel like they hide it behind a rough exterior, a cold exterior. Queen of Cups and a Queen of Pentacles reverse. And I don't think they were giving you, and they weren't telling you. This person did not tell you how much they care. Three of Cups reverse. Look at that. Cancerian, both Cancer cards, which is also a 2 of Cups, you know. They just couldn't tell you. And again, I feel like because they were worried about what people would think. Maybe they're still connected to a Queen of Pentacles reverse and they don't believe in ending something like that, even though they're getting the short end of the stick. You brought something to them and they really wanted to run away with it, but they couldn't. What's this King of Cups, the reason for the reading? Scorpio energy. What's the King of Cups, the reason for the reading here? And the King of Wands. Look at that true pair going on. Love and passion. Somebody was a fool is what they were. Somebody was a fool. You don't get this. You don't get this kind of love all the time. And somebody threw it away. King of Wands and the King of Cups. Reason for the reading. And the Page of Cups reversed. But they are not telling you how they feel. Oh, it's so frustrating. The Lovers in the past. What's the Lovers in the past? Gemini energy. Lovers in the past. Hope. Connection. Are you my soulmate? Lovers in the past. 5 of Swords reverse. Again, I'm telling you, this person's worried about what people think. What people think. It reminds me in Grease. I'm sure almost everybody has seen Grease the musical, you know, with John Travolta. But when he meets her at the very beginning on a beach, that was himself. He was in love with her. But as soon as school started, he had to act like a Queen of Swords or a King of Swords or a jackass because he didn't want his friends. That's what this kind of feels like. What is the Death on Virgo's mind? The Death card. Scorpio energy again. Scorpio no Scorpio. The Death card. Some of you, I'm telling you, by Scorpio season, you might hear back from this person. And I don't care if it was from 1752. This person's not over you. I don't care. I don't care. Death and the King of Cups. Death and the Knight of Swords. There's your message. Quick message coming in. It's funny. I think energetically you're finally succumbed to me and like, you know, it did me a favor. It leveled me up. I'm on the right path. But what they did was not. You just, you know, you would never trust this person. Knight of Swords and the Death card. 6 of Swords. Oh, that's just such a movie. As you move on, they're moving towards you. The wheel is moving, but you're not in the same spot. As they move towards you, you're already moving towards, it's like a turning of tables. What is this Queen of Swords in the near future? What is this Queen of Swords in the near future? Queen of Swords, Libra energy in the near future for the Virgos. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. And the Four of Wands. I feel like this is you protecting your security, your happiness, your what you deem your happiness. Let's be honest, we're adults here. Some of you were married and fell for somebody else, and they were probably married too. Strong connection, but I just don't think they told you. I feel like some of you are even maybe went back and built that up with the Four of Wands and a Queen of Swords, and now you're very protective of that, strengthened that even. That's just for a couple out there, but the Queen of Swords, Four of Wands, Aries energy. Four of Wands is focusing on what makes you happy, focusing on getting that house, getting those goals, because I do feel like that could be buying a house, literally. Focusing on where, not on what you can't have, but what you can have and what you do have and what you are going to have. That's what I'm getting at with the Four of Wands. It's happiness, it's celebration, but I also feel like it's goals being met. Check by check by check. You're just, you know, this is where your focus is. Yeah, Seven of Wands reverse. And I think you're, honestly, I think you have that person blocked. Seven of Wands reverse is not letting a particular energy in. Nine of Cups reverse and Three of Swords, because this Empress is now upright. Not too long ago, this Empress was out in the cold by this energy. And I feel like you don't, this person hasn't given you up. Nope. Six of Pentacles, they haven't. They haven't. They haven't, Virgo. I think you think they have, but I think some of you think they never were in it, but that's just their ego. So I don't know. I'm mixed. I read messages as they come. I'm not very happy about this because there's somebody who's moved on, and why give the idea that there's anything other than what has transpired with someone? It doesn't matter what they feel. It only matters what they're willing to do with it, right? Energetically, they're all around you. But what is that? Are you going to marry someone's energy? You can't. You can only do what's real. 5D, you guys are like, whew, you guys are it. In the 3D world, this person has a lot of maturing to do, a lot of, that's the thing, you know, and the longer I live, the more I see that is the people who have the money, the people who have the power, I feel like they're new souls. I really do. I feel like they're new souls. It's kind of like a lie detector test. I've never had one, but I've watched it enough in movies and spy movies, right? A lie detector test. They ask you the questions in life that you can't fail. What is your name? Where do you live? How old are you? Because they need a baseline. I don't think the universe does anything different with people. So new souls are the ones you see in this incarnation, whatever, in this body where they seem to have everything. They're born into royalty. They're born with money. They are very good looking. They have this influence. But I don't think it means because they've lived so many lives. I think it's their lie detector test. It's their baseline. It's God saying, okay, I've given you everything. What are you going to do with it? Are you going to help the needy? Are you going to help other people up? Because that's what all gifts are about. It's not for somebody to make millions on it. It's for somebody to lift up the greater good. And when they don't, this is a lesson and a lesson and a lesson and a lesson. They're all failing. So the next, when they get reborn, they just drop all these pegs and then they got to go back up to where they started. And I feel like, Virgo, we're a much older soul. And your lessons are very differently. It's kind of like on two ends of a spectrum. And there was a part of them that reminded you of you maybe 1,000 years ago, for instance, you know? It's about remembering that. It's remembering what you want and putting your investment into that. I think you're very mature. I think you gave this person the benefit of the doubt, and many times I think you even knew how they felt. I think you even understood why they couldn't tell you that. But they're just too immature. There's so much growing and ascending and things they need to do. And I don't know why I got down that path, but I feel like you're an empress. Don't forget that you are an empress. You're all four queens. You know why? Because your Queen of Swords is out. If your Queen of Swords is out, she can, and all your queens will be out. Center of the reading was a Queen of Pentacles reverse. Stress over somebody not giving you what you really, really want and what you thought you needed. What you realized, you didn't need this person. You definitely don't need this person to go where you are going. And you definitely don't need this person in your Four of Wands. And I think if you had this person, you'd realize that they would only be a deficit in your life. And God wants you to be a plus. They want you to keep adding to it. Because what you do, I feel, helps the greater good. What this person gets, it keeps it for themselves. Two ends of the spectrum. So yeah, this was a long reading. I apologize. It went down a deeper path than just a normal weekly read, and I apologize for that. But yeah, Virgos, have a great rest of your week. And if you want to join me on Friday morning, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, please do. Love you guys. Have a great week.